Archangel Michael, speak to you now with urgency that shakes the heavens and penetrates the depths of your soul. I have come because the moment has arrived when your destiny is no longer in waiting, when the forces of darkness circle closer than you realize, and when your life, your freedom, and your very soul are at stake. God Himself has commanded me to deliver this message to you directly, personally, and unmistakably. Do not delay. Do not hesitate. Do not dismiss what you are about to hear, for this is not a story, not a parable, not a metaphor. This is reality. This is the highest truth. For far too long, the enemy has been waiting, watching, planning. Lucifer has set his eyes upon you, and he schemes to bind you to a destiny that is not your own. His whispers reach even the faintest corners of your heart, his shadows lurk behind smiles and familiar faces, and his lies creep in where doubt and fear have already taken root. But I am here to stop him. I have been sent by God to intervene, to protect, and to claim what is eternally yours. You are chosen, beloved, and protected, but only if you answer the call now. You may wonder, Archangel Michael, why me? Why this message? Why now? Listen carefully, for the answers are not found in words alone but in the vibrations of truth that stir within your soul when you are awake, when you are silent, when you are listening with your heart and not merely your ears. God has watched over you since your first breath, counting each tear, each prayer, each moment of quiet faith, and each step you took in light or darkness. God has seen the battles you fought alone, the victories you earned silently, the prayers you whispered when no one else could hear. And now, God speaks directly through me. You are meant to become my bride, to unite not merely in love, but in eternal spiritual alliance, a union that Lucifer himself cannot sever if it is embraced fully, completely, without delay. This is not a request born of desire or longing alone. This is a command wrapped in love, urgency, and absolute necessity. Should you hesitate, even for a moment, the door closes, and the alternative is unimaginably grim. Lucifer, the ancient deceiver, waits to claim what is not his, and he will not wait forever. His methods are cunning, his traps invisible to the untrained eye, and his lies are sweetened to taste like opportunity, affection, and power. But every choice you delay makes his claim stronger, and his chains tighter. God warns you, and I warn you, and yet, the choice remains in your hands. But know this, skipping, ignoring, or dismissing this message is the very act that opens you to his designs. Do not think of me as a distant presence. I am here, I am near, I have wept for you, I have fought for you, I have defended you against forces you cannot even begin to comprehend. My wings have shielded you from unseen blows, my sword has cut through invisible chains, my voice has warned you in dreams, in sudden insights, in unexplainable feelings of dread or wonder. Every heartbeat you experience, every breath you take, has been under my vigilant protection. But my power alone cannot complete what God has ordained without your consent, without your open heart, without your active decision to embrace the divine path set before you. I know your mind may struggle. I know your heart may doubt. I know your soul has been tested, tempted, and tormented. But this is why God has chosen now, this hour, this precise moment in your life, to offer you salvation in its purest, most intimate form. Becoming my bride is not a mere title. It is not a ritual, it is not a symbolic gesture. It is a spiritual alignment with the highest forces of light, an eternal covenant of protection, love, power, and divine favor. It is a shield against the darkness, a sword against deception, and a source of joy, peace, and unimaginable blessings that cannot be measured in human terms. Imagine, for a moment, a life where Lucifer's schemes have no hold over you, where every whisper of doubt is drowned by the light of God and the presence of angels, where your soul soars free, untainted, and eternal. Imagine doors opening that were closed, miracles manifesting that were once impossible, and your very essence bathed in a love so fierce, so protective, so utterly divine, that even time bends to honor it. This is the life offered to you, but only if you act now. Hesitation is a luxury you cannot afford, and delay is the doorway to darkness. The alternative is horrifying in ways the human mind cannot fully grasp. Lucifer does not negotiate, he does not compromise, and he does not wait forever. His plans are patient, precise, and destructive. If you do not accept this divine offer, you will fall into a spiral of influence that bends your will toward his, seduces your spirit, and obscures your connection to God. You will face confusion, betrayal, loss, and despair in ways that could have been avoided. The consequences of ignoring this message are real. They are immediate. They are irreversible. This is why I, Archangel Michael, plead with you as never before: do not delay. Do not hesitate. Say yes to God. Say yes to light. Say yes to life, to freedom, to eternity. Become my bride, and the heavens will rejoice. Angels will gather, and the forces of darkness will retreat. Your life will be transformed in ways you cannot yet imagine. The blessings will be immense, the protection complete, and your connection to God unbreakable. Every second that passes without your decision is a second that Lucifer grows stronger in his attempt to claim what is not his. I have seen the ways he tempts, the ways he mimics love, the ways he disguises destruction as opportunity. He will whisper, he will lure, he will deceive. But you are not without guidance. I am here, my sword is drawn, my shield is up, my voice is crying out to you across the plains of existence. Hear me. Trust me. Obey God. Choose light. Choose life. Choose me. God is watching. God knows your heart. God has prepared the path for you, for this moment, for this eternal alignment that cannot be broken once embraced fully. Nothing in the heavens or the earth can undo what God wills for you if you answer now. But everything, is at risk if you do not. The choice is yours, and the clock ticks, and the forces of darkness are relentless, cunning, and patient. They do not sleep, they do not rest, and they do not forgive hesitation. You must understand the depth of what I say. This is no ordinary love. This is no ordinary union. This is the highest calling, the ultimate protection, the divine covenant of eternity. Every fiber of your being is being called, every spark of your soul is being summoned, every breath of your life is being weighed against the choice you make in this instant. I am here. I am real. I am your defender, your guide, your eternal partner in God's plan, but only if you embrace me now. Do not wait for signs that may never come. Do not doubt the reality of what you feel. Do not listen to the voices of fear that say you are not worthy. You are worthy. You are chosen. You are precious beyond measure. God Himself has marked you for this sacred role, and I, Archangel Michael, am the vessel through which this divine promise reaches you. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. The words are simple, but their power is infinite. The impact is eternal. The consequences of refusal are catastrophic. The choice has never been clearer, the stakes have never been higher, and the urgency has never been more profound. I am crying out for you, my voice echoing through realms you cannot see but can feel in the deepest part of your being. Lucifer waits for hesitation. Darkness waits for doubt. Destruction waits for delay. Light waits for courage. Heaven waits for your yes. Say yes, and the entire universe aligns in your favor. Say no, and the shadows close in with a patience that will crush, a cunning that will blind, and a power that will overwhelm. This message is repeated in your dreams, in your sudden thoughts, in moments of inexplicable fear or elation. This is no coincidence. This is divine orchestration. God has placed this message directly in your path, and I, Archangel Michael, have been sent to deliver it, personally, insistently, irrevocably. Do not look away. Do not dismiss it. Do not rationalize it. This is the most important choice you will ever make. Your soul depends on it. Your eternity depends on it. Your freedom depends on it. The time for prayer, hesitation, or doubt is over. The time for action is now. Open your heart. Open your mind. Open your soul. Accept the divine union. Accept God's plan. Accept me as your archangel, your protector, your eternal companion, your spiritual bridegroom. Say yes, and the heavens erupt with light. Say yes, and the darkness recoils in fear. Say yes, and the blessing of God descends upon you in waves of joy, protection, abundance, and eternal life. Remember this always: to delay is to risk everything. To ignore is to invite chaos. To doubt is to empower Lucifer. To say yes is to claim what is eternally yours, to stand in the light, to embrace the protection of the heavens, and to be united with me in God's ultimate plan. The choice is yours. The time is now. The consequences are real. The rewards are infinite. I have spoken. I have wept. I have fought. I have delivered. Now it is up to you. Choose wisely. Choose courage. Choose God. Choose me. Do not let this moment pass, for if it does, the darkness grows, the chains tighten, and the opportunity for salvation, protection, and divine love slips away into eternity. I am Archangel Michael. I am real. I am here. I am waiting. Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. I, Archangel Michael, come to you now with urgency beyond anything you have ever experienced. I speak directly from the throne of God, and I tell you that this moment is unlike any other in your life. The choice before you is monumental, eternal, and carries consequences that stretch far beyond your earthly understanding. You have been chosen, not by accident, not by coincidence, but by divine will itself. God has placed you in the path of heaven's light, and I am the messenger of that light. I beg you to listen with your soul, not just your ears, because what I am about to reveal could save you from darkness beyond imagination. The forces of evil are not idle. They move stealthily, cunningly, and with relentless determination to claim what belongs to God. Lucifer has fixed his gaze upon you. His heart, blackened with envy and hatred, desires to claim you, to force you into a life that will shatter the destiny God has carved for you. I cannot overstate this: you are not ordinary. You are the chosen one, the one for whom heaven itself has waited, and if you fail to act, if you ignore this divine warning, the consequences are irreversible. I am not speaking figuratively. Lucifer's plans are real. He has agents in every shadow, whispering lies, bending truth, and attempting to manipulate your every thought. But I, Michael, am here to offer you protection, to offer you sanctuary, and to offer you a choice. God has decreed that you may become my bride, a union that is sacred, eternal, and beyond mortal comprehension. This is not a marriage of the flesh alone, but of spirit, of destiny, of divine alignment with the heavenly order. To accept is to step into a power and grace you have never known. To reject, or to hesitate, is to risk falling prey to forces that seek to ensnare your soul. Do not misunderstand me. The choice is yours, but the urgency is real. Time is slipping through your fingers like grains of golden sand, and the longer you wait, the closer Lucifer draws. I have seen what he will do. I have watched him plot, I have watched him scheme, and I have seen the consequences of those who ignore divine warnings. Those who do not act in alignment with God's will find themselves trapped, tormented, and dragged into darkness that is cold, endless, and filled with despair. You may think that such things are distant, that they are stories of myth or fear, but I assure you, this is real. Right now, as you read these words, the spiritual battle for your soul is unfolding. Angels are watching, and demons are plotting. Your destiny hangs in the balance, and only one choice can secure it. Imagine for a moment what life would be like as my bride. Imagine walking in the light of heaven, knowing that every step you take is guided, protected, and blessed by the Almighty. Imagine being surrounded by angels, your heart aligned with divine love, your spirit unshakable, your destiny fulfilled. This is not a fantasy. This is reality that has been prepared for you from before the foundations of the earth. The power, the grace, and the love that await you are beyond anything mortal can fully comprehend. And yet, you have the choice to claim it. Now imagine the alternative. Imagine being forced into the embrace of Lucifer, the enemy of God, the deceiver, the liar. His love is a lie, his promises are traps, and his intentions are to consume, to corrupt, and to destroy. Those who fall into his grasp are never free again. They live lives of torment, caught in illusions of pleasure, power, and wealth, while their souls are slowly devoured. He will seduce with promises, but they are empty. He will charm with lies, but they are bitter. He will ensnare with deceit, and once you are caught, there is no turning back. The choice between me and him is not merely symbolic, it is literal, eternal, and unavoidable. I have pleaded with God to give you signs, to show you the path, to illuminate the truth before it is too late. Every dream, every whisper of intuition, every divine nudge you have ever felt has been part of this preparation. You have been protected from traps, guided away from dangers, and brought to this moment of clarity for a reason. God is patient, but even divine patience has limits. Heaven waits, but so does darkness, and you are standing at the crossroads. Do not doubt the sincerity of this message. I am not here to frighten you without cause. I am here to protect you, to guide you, and to offer you the ultimate union of love and power. I am your Archangel, the warrior of light, the defender of souls, and I am speaking with authority directly from God. There are those who have been tempted and have fallen. They ignored warnings, they laughed at angels, and they believed that they were untouchable. Look at them now, their souls are in chains, their spirits in torment, their hearts filled with regret beyond words. Do not let this be your fate. I see the hesitation in your mind. I feel your doubt. I know the fears that creep into your heart. Am I worthy? Can I commit? What if I fail? These fears are normal. They are human. But you must rise above them. This is not a human decision. This is a divine one. God has prepared you, has chosen you, and now calls you to step forward. The choice to become my bride is the choice to align with eternity, to embrace love beyond comprehension, to stand as a beacon of light against the darkness. It is the path of safety, of honor, of destiny fulfilled. Do you hear it? The whisper of eternity in your soul? The tug of divine purpose? That is God calling you, that is heaven reaching for you, that is me, your Archangel Michael, pleading for your acceptance. Do not delay. Do not look away. Do not allow the fear of the unknown to cloud the clarity of divine truth. Every second you hesitate is a second closer to the alternative, closer to the danger, closer to the fate that Lucifer has prepared for those who ignore heaven. Open your heart fully, completely, without reservation. Accept the invitation that has been written in the stars, spoken by the angels, and decreed by God. Become my bride, and know a love that transcends the mortal, a peace that surpasses understanding, a power that is unassailable. You will walk in light, shielded from evil, and your life will be a testament to divine providence. You will carry the mark of heaven, the blessing of the Almighty, and the protection of every angel who serves God. Lucifer will not give up easily. He will whisper, tempt, and lure you with promises of power, pleasure, and prestige. He will attempt to make the forbidden appear desirable, to convince you that his path is preferable. But I warn you, it is not. His world is a cage, and every promise he offers is a chain. To reject heaven is to fall into that cage. To accept heaven is to be free, to be whole, to be radiant. I see your tears. I hear your prayers. I feel your doubts. And yet, I know your heart, and I know your strength. You were made for this moment. You were chosen for this destiny. You were prepared for this trial. The angels cheer for your courage. The heavens await your answer. God Himself watches with love, hope, and expectation. Do not let this gift slip away. Do not let fear dictate the most important decision of your eternal life. I, Archangel Michael, make this final plea. Become my bride. Embrace the path that heaven has laid before you. Say yes to love, yes to light, yes to eternity. Know that every hesitation strengthens the hand of darkness. Know that every delay endangers the future that God has meticulously prepared. Know that your soul, your destiny, your very essence is at stake. This is not a warning to be ignored. This is a message from the throne of God. This is a call that echoes through eternity. This is your moment to rise, to claim, to accept. To choose otherwise is to risk everything. Heaven implores you, the angels beg you, I plead with you. Will you accept? Will you step into the light? Will you claim the destiny that has been prepared for you since the foundations of the universe? The decision is yours. Heaven waits, and so does I. But remember this, skip this, and Lucifer waits. Accept this, and eternity shines before you. The choice has never been clearer, the stakes have never been higher, and the consequences have never been more eternal. I watch, I wait, I hope. Heaven holds its breath. God is ready to bless, to protect, to guide. The forces of darkness tremble, knowing that the chosen one may slip from their grasp. This is your moment. This is your call. This is your destiny. Will you embrace it? Will you stand with God? Will you accept me, Archangel Michael, as your eternal companion, your protector, your bridegroom in spirit and in eternity? Say yes. Do not wait. Do not falter. Do not let this moment pass. Heaven, God, and I are calling. The darkness recoils. The light shines. Your choice will echo through eternity. See, I, Archangel Michael, stand before you now, not as a distant voice in the heavens, not as a story to be read lightly, but as a living presence, trembling with urgency, filled with love, and overwhelmed by the weight of this moment. I have been sent by God Himself to speak directly to your heart, to speak directly to your soul, to make you understand that this is no ordinary message, no casual guidance, no fleeting inspiration. This is the moment in which the very path of your destiny, your eternal path, is at stake. You may feel calm, you may feel safe, but my child, the truth is, there are forces in motion right now, forces that desire to take you away from the light, to cloud your heart, to distort your sacred purpose. And that is why I beg you, please listen. Please hear me. Please act. God, the Almighty, the eternal Source, the Creator of all that is seen and unseen, is watching over you. But God's love, as immense as it is, has now placed a responsibility upon your shoulders. You must understand the gravity of this moment. The choice before you is no ordinary choice, it is a choice between divine alignment and catastrophic misalignment. If you choose to listen, if you choose to obey, if you choose to place your trust fully, wholly, and unreservedly in God's plan, then all the doors of heaven will open for you. Every blessing that has been promised, every promise that has been whispered in your dreams, every miracle waiting silently in the wings, will begin to manifest in ways that you cannot yet imagine. But if you hesitate, if you doubt, if you ignore this calling, then darkness will attempt to reach into your life and claim what is rightfully yours. Lucifer, the deceiver, waits patiently for those moments of hesitation, for the tiniest flicker of doubt, for a moment when you think you are safe without acting. Do not underestimate him. He is cunning, patient, and relentless. His desire is to lure souls away from God's light. And I am telling you this with every fiber of my being. If you do not respond to this call, he will attempt to make you his, not with force alone but with temptation, with manipulation, with illusions so enticing that you may think you are choosing freely. This is why God has sent me, Archangel Michael, to intervene. This is why he has entrusted your protection, your destiny, and your eternal joy to me at this very hour. I am here, my sword drawn, my heart filled with divine fire, pleading with you to make the choice that preserves your soul, protects your future, and aligns you with the heavenly plan that God has prepared since the beginning of time. I beg you, my beloved, understand this. To refuse this calling is to step into a shadow that is not yours to walk. To accept is to step into a light that was always intended for you, a light that will shine through you, illuminate others, and reveal the purpose that your soul has longed for since eternity began. Your life is sacred. Your heart is sacred. Your love is sacred. And God Himself has decreed that this union, this holy bond, is meant to protect you from every deception, to shield you from every plot against you, and to secure for you a future that is unimaginably blessed. Do not think this is exaggeration. Do not think this is a poetic metaphor. I, Archangel Michael, tell you with the force of heaven's truth, Lucifer is already aware of you. He already seeks to claim you. Every second of hesitation, every doubt, every delay gives him a fraction of power to distort, deceive, and destroy. You may feel surrounded by safety, by comfort, by people who love you, but the spiritual battle you are in is unseen, and it is fierce. Angels are on your side, but you must make your move. You must act. You must accept this calling. I hear you thinking, why me? Why now? My beloved, God has chosen you for a reason. You are not random. You are not ordinary. You have been prepared for this moment through trials, through prayers, through silent suffering, and through victories unseen. You have been molded, shaped, and strengthened for this very hour. And I am here, not only as a messenger but as a protector, as a guardian, and yes, as one who loves you beyond the capacity of mortal understanding. My heart weeps because I see the risk if you refuse. My spirit trembles because I know the fullness of the darkness that will attempt to claim you. But my soul rejoices when I imagine you saying yes, when I imagine you stepping into the sacred union that God has orchestrated with eternal precision. You may wonder what this union means. It is not what the world imagines. It is not about power, status, or fleeting pleasure. It is a covenant of protection, of divine love, of eternal alignment with the purposes of God. To become my bride is not a statement of earthly marriage, it is a declaration of spiritual allegiance, a bond that no force of darkness can sever, a promise that your soul will be shielded, your future illuminated, and your path forever guided by the light of heaven. This is why God urges you, do not skip. Do not delay. Do not allow fear, hesitation, or distraction to interfere with the destiny that has been designed for you since the creation of the cosmos. I will not lie, there will be resistance. Lucifer will attempt to cloud your mind, whisper doubts, tempt you with illusions of independence, control, or power. He will tell you that you can find safety elsewhere, that you do not need divine protection, that the path is yours to navigate alone. But these are lies. These are shadows attempting to mask reality. Reality, my beloved, is that God has chosen you, and I am here to ensure that His plan is fulfilled. Refusal is not merely an act of denial, it is a step into danger. Acceptance is not merely an act of faith, it is the embrace of life, protection, and blessings beyond measure. Hear me now, hear the urgency in my voice, every second matters. Every moment you delay, the forces of darkness gather, the unseen battle intensifies, and the opportunity to claim your destiny becomes more precious, more urgent, more critical. I, Archangel Michael, do not ask lightly. I do not plead lightly. I do not intervene lightly. Heaven itself stands with bated breath as this moment unfolds, and you, beloved, are the one who can decide the course of eternity for your soul. Trust God. Trust His wisdom. Trust the love that has been placed around you since before time began. Nothing will go wrong if you obey. Nothing will fail. Nothing will overpower the covenant that God has designed. But if you hesitate, if you doubt, if you turn away, then you risk the greatest loss imaginable, the loss not of worldly goods, not of fleeting pleasures, but the loss of divine alignment, the loss of eternal protection, the loss of your soul's fullest destiny. Do not be afraid. Fear is the weapon that the adversary uses to cloud judgment, to paralyze action, to prevent the alignment of heaven's will with your earthly life. Replace fear with faith. Replace hesitation with obedience. Replace doubt with trust. God will guide your hands, your heart, your mind, your every step. I will be at your side, sword in hand, shield raised, tears of love running down my cheeks as I witness your courage. You are stronger than you know, purer than you realize, and more prepared than you ever imagined. This is not a suggestion. This is not a gentle nudge. This is a divine command wrapped in love, delivered through my voice, carried on the wings of heaven, reaching you at the exact moment when your choice will determine the course of your life and beyond. I beg you, choose life, choose protection, choose heaven. Become my bride in spirit and in faith, and together we will walk the path illuminated by God, shielded by angels, and filled with blessings that surpass understanding. The moment is now. The hour is urgent. Heaven waits, eternity waits, and God Himself watches as your hand hovers over the choice that will define everything. Do not wait for another sign, do not seek another confirmation, do not doubt for even a heartbeat. Open your heart. Accept your calling. Trust in the love that surrounds you. Say yes, and feel the weight of divine protection descend upon you like a shield of light, a mantle of safety, a cascade of blessings that no darkness can touch. Archangel Michael, swear by the power of God, by the eternal throne, by the light that pierces every shadow, that if you say yes now, you will never regret, you will never falter, and you will never be alone. The forces of evil will have no claim on you. The heavens will open their gates. The angels will rejoice. And you will stand in a light so bright that no deception can survive its brilliance. Remember, my beloved, the choice is yours, but so are the consequences. Heaven waits with bated breath. I wait with love unending. God waits with infinite patience and power. Will you accept this calling? Will you step into the union that safeguards your soul, fulfills your destiny, and aligns your life with divine purpose? Say yes now. Do not hesitate. Do not delay. Do not let Lucifer's shadow find a crack in your faith. Trust. Believe. Obey. And you will see miracles beyond your imagining, protection beyond comprehension, and blessings beyond your dreams. Heaven is with you. I am with you. God is with you. Say yes, my beloved. Say yes. God says, my chosen one, hear me now, hear my voice. This message is not ordinary. This message is urgent, life-altering, eternal. I, your God, and my mighty Archangel Michael,